Got a hole here on the bottom part of my AC evaporator core box, which I need to fiberglass, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that actually with this. Don't mind all these screws. This is my organization system. It may not work for everybody, but it does actually work for me. I know where everything's at, surprisingly. So this is a window screen repair kit that I found, and this is aluminum, by the way. And so I'm going to take that and I'm going to shape it, actually from the inside rather, and I'm going to shape that into a sharp corner to match the contour of this. As it bleeds into there too, the screen should fill that void. Alright, and now we're back. So, what I was saying before about the screen, you can see I've done here. So I went from the inside, just right now I've got it taped in place. So I just overcut a bit of it there. And I got it taped in place and I have it shaped kind of how I want it. So I came and kind of eyeballed down my radius right there and just lined it up that way the best I could, just to keep the shape flowing. So now I'm going to take some masking tape and I'm going to tape it in place from the outside, because I think it's going to be easier to initially to push the fiberglass from the inside, and then let that dry, and then once that dries I can shape and smooth the outside, but establish the structure from behind I think is probably the best bet. So I'm going to try that and we'll see how it works. Okay, so this is what I was talking about right there. So I've taped it from the outside, and now I've got my inside portion here that I'm going to go ahead and smear and push up against and let that cure a little bit, and then I'll do the outside and shape it and make that look pretty. But we need to make the structure on the inside, I feel like. And I may trim off, some of this extra. We'll see how it starts laying in there. So what I'm going to use is I'm just going to use this Bondo short strand fiberglass. I've used it everywhere else to cover up weld seams and various things like that. So I'm liking it. It works well for me. So, and then I've got these little clean sheets, just a little small one, the little cheapest one you can buy. I mean, that shows you how small it is. My hand covers the thing, but it's good for little spot things like this. And then when I get ready to start doing glazing putty areas, this is going to be nice just to carry around instead of my big batter board. So anyways, let's get into this and see how it lays in. Hopefully this does okay. It's just going to be an experiment. All right, and there we go. So that's the inside. It kind of started to kick on me a little bit sooner than I wanted it to, because my hardener is, I think the heat's gotten to it. It's having some issues. So the ratios were a little off. But anyways, it's fine, because I'll cover up these little exposed bits and smooth that out here in just a second, because we're moving on to the outside. So that's what it looks like after I got, if I can get a good angle here for you, that's what it looks like after I got the inside. I've got some pushed through, which is great because I've got a little bit of void to fill here anyways. So I think that's going to work out fine. Then it's just a matter of mixing up, and any buffoon can do it. I'm going to start at the crease right here and just pull from each direction, just so it's a little bit more even. I feel like that might help a little bit, but I'm going to use this small one here, not actually that big one. I'm going to use this tiny one, so it's good and flexible, and it's what you want. You want a nice, good flexible one to hit these contour areas. So we'll see how that goes, and hopefully it'll look good. If it doesn't, well, you guys are right here with me, and you'll know, don't do that. Alrighty, well, there it is. Um, uh, that's just where I've been rubbing with my finger, just trying to get some of the little high peaks off real quick before it fully dries. Makes it a little easier to sand it smooth later. But all in all, I mean, I think, you know, like I said, I got to sand it, so a couple spots that didn't turn out very well. The inside I did a little touch-ups. Gosh, I missed a big old spot right there, but oh well. I'll sand all that smooth, or at least smoother. This is the inside of the box, so nobody's going to really see it. But I'll sand it smooth and, you know, give the entire thing a paint job along with the other half, wherever it is. It's somewhere in the garage. I don't know. Oh, no, it's outside. Right there. Got to clean your parts, folks. So it's out there getting a bath. Sunbathing right now. Okie dokie. And here's what she looks like after the paint job. I left the couple of cracks there and there because the fiberglass was just not working in this weather, and tired of waiting on it. But anyways, it's a great driver quality piece. It's gonna function just like I want it to. My biggest concern was just making sure the hole was plugged up. That way, none of that header heat would come in and warm up the AC while I'm trying to cool the car down. So that was my intent, and mission accomplished. It looks perfectly fine to me. That's going to be on the bottom side too, so, you know, win-win. Functioning driver quality piece. Looks good. Anyhow, oh, and I even managed to retain the original factory sticker. I just put some masking tape around it and carefully razor blade cut around it just to make sure I left that intact. If you do end up getting paint on that, just a quick swab with some acetone and a paper towel takes that right off. I mean, just lickety split, so FYI. Anyhow, thanks for watching, y'all. Stay tuned. We'll get another video up here just as soon as I can, whenever I can get one edited and everything done for it. So appreciate it. See y'all.